The amount of time you should spend researching your camera gear is the amount of time you spend using what you already have. I could spend hours, days, months, so much time researching camera gear that I might want to buy, and it drives me and my wife nuts. Camera bodies are probably the thing we spend the most time researching, especially when we're beginners. The first camera body I started off with was my phone in Yosemite. I took tons of photos and videos there, so many that I love looking back on and looking at and just enjoying. But after a long time of just having my phone to use, I ended up switching over to a Canon T6 because I got a really great deal on Facebook for it and I didn't want to pass it up, and I wanted to up some of my camera game. And I only did that because I felt like my phone couldn't give me certain things that I knew an actual DSLR camera could give me, like zoom lenses and different lenses to attach to it that weren't, some of the ones that you attach to your phone. And ultimately, I just felt the phone wasn't allowing me to do what I knew that I was capable of doing. And I've applied that same process every time I've switched to a different camera or every time I've tried upgrading something that I have in my equipment. Much like a job or a car or a boyfriend or whatever, we want to use that thing as long as we can until we literally can't use it anymore, or until it's just not giving us the ability to do what we know we can do. For instance, the time I spent researching ND filters, and if I wanted one, was the amount of time I spent using my camera without an ND filter, realizing, okay, I need one to shoot certain kinds of shots. The time I spent researching a tripod was the amount of time that I spent figuring out if I could adjust my camera in such a way without needing a tripod. Like right now, I've got my camera piled up on a trash can, books, and a chair with a little cord underneath it. I'll take a picture so you can see it. Now, once I knew that I needed that and I wasn't just mindlessly trying to figure out if I wanted one, once I knew I wanted it, really the big question, which I think all of us face, is what kind do we get? And this is where I think the rabbit hole really takes us. My advice is to buy an affordable thing that you don't mind maybe selling later or upgrading from in the near future. Because if you've never owned a tripod before for your camera, then any tripod is going to be better than a chair, a trash can, and books, and a little thing underneath the camera trying to balance it all properly. And after you've owned it for a while, you're going to start to realize the things that you like or dislike about that tripod and other things that you're trying to do with it that you just can't do. And that's whenever you go to look for those more expensive ones that have all the different features to it, so that way you know exactly what it is that you want out of a tripod. And my final thoughts when researching gear: research what you want to buy by using what you already have until it seriously holds you back. Because once that happens, you're gonna know for sure what it is that you want to buy. And because I'm a therapeutic photography channel, I'm gonna throw in some therapeutic aspect of this, which is use this with other aspects of your life. Like I said, a car, a job, the boyfriend, whatever it is that you feel like you've been holding on to for a while, clothes, seriously anything that you feel like isn't serving you well anymore, it's holding you back from doing what you want to do, upgrade, find something different, get something with a little different specs to it. That job that you've been working at that was serving you for a while in college while you're trying to make some money and put yourself through, now all of a sudden it's holding you back because you got this degree that you want to use and you're not using it. So go out and find that job, because the number one thing we don't want to do whenever we're trying to pursue our passion is to waste time researching all the endless possibilities of things that we could have, instead of just trying to find what's going to work and what's going to benefit us in the now. And sometimes it's that cheaper, more affordable thing. And then once we get a little further down the road, we get to upgrade and enjoy the pleasures of super expensive gear. So I hope this really helped you in your process of trying to figure out how to sort through gear that you want. It's probably not the answer you wanted. You probably wanted me to say, yeah, go buy that thing, go for it. And that's what I've done usually. And it's helped me realize that, I bought things and I didn't even end up needing it. So save yourself that trouble, because that's more frustrating than trying to hold out for something, and use what you have. I think you're gonna enjoy it in the long run. So thank you guys so much. Subscribe to this channel, watch some more of my videos, check out what therapeutic photography is, and I hope you come back for some more.